Twitter talking banning is another high-profile move against AH, as AH sponsoring, targeting, and attacking people online, trying to get them banned. Oh, that backfires and spectacularly. Now, this is a huge blow for AH too, because it questions the legitimacy of what she's been doing online. I mean, since 2020, she's hired this company to do her dirty work. They have targeted thousands and thousands of accounts, and it looks like they themselves might get banned for that, which says, what exactly have you been up to? Now, you and I, we're going to talk about this and so much more today, too. And this, like I said, it's pretty funny. I mean, think about it. They've been tracking tens of thousands of accounts. They've been labeling so they can stop their employer from being criticized. Now they may get taken down for that effort. And remember, this isn't the only thing that hasn't gone her way lately on Twitter. They've made other moves as well. Big high-profile ones at that, ones that essentially label her post as misinformation. You and I, we're going to talk about that and so much more today. Oh man, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. Talk about a problem for AH. I mean, this is a big one. She's been having a lot of them, but this one, it really takes the prize. Why? Because her efforts online, they are backfiring spectacularly. This is a company, like I was saying, she has been employing since 2020. They are quoted by her shill media all the time, right here, NBC News, quoting them. Here's Newsweek, another huge shill for AH, trying to use them to go after myself. And who could forget the laughable report they put out on quote-unquote targeted trolling and trend manipulation, where they essentially say anyone that talks about our employer in a specific way, we want them banned. Now, this is also a company that is in the process of being sued. Why? Well, the person suing them is calling them a quote-unquote bully for hire, essentially saying you can go out, you can employ this place to go after anyone, then they'll try to take them down. And maybe Twitter doesn't want any of that. I mean, if you look at this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. You have a tracker here. The tracker is a quote-unquote hate tracker. That's right. They track for their employer. If you click on the hate tracker, 643 accounts are currently being labeled as either problematic or disruptive, aka they can be taken down. And according to Business Insider on Twitter, they do not appreciate this AH-sponsored activity at all, to the point that there was a policy violation notice sent out about this, saying, you will comply or you will be banned. Your access will be revoked. And that's not just backfiring. I mean, think about the blowback that could have for AH. Somebody contacts from the media. They ask, hey, that company you hire that goes out and does your dirty work via harassment, what do you think about them violating terms of service in order to do so? Listen to this. This is going to have a lot of positive spin too, because it's shill media. Quote, bot Sentinel could soon find itself unable to track potentially harmful accounts on Twitter and share findings with the public after years of doing so, as the social media platform this week decided this tracker's activity as a quote-unquote violation of its API policy. So the owner of bot Sentinel, he admitted that he received a boilerplate quote-unquote policy violation notice from Twitter, saying his tool had 2 weeks. So you're talking about something saying that you have to change, and you have to change quickly. I mean, 2 weeks, that is one heck of an ultimatum. Or, and look at this or here, or its access to Twitter's developer API would be revoked. An API, or application programming interface, allows one platform or tool access to another's internal information. So he would be cut off from the information from Twitter. Essentially, they would ban them outright. They would kick them off the user interface. And Boozy is freaking out about this. He's like, oh man, this is is weird. It just came out of nowhere. Yeah, I would say that it is long overdue. Now, the panic over being banned, it is very, very real too. And what's fascinating here is the very features that attract sponsors like AH, the ones wanting to make points and making them on top of getting people banned, attacking, targeting, flagging them down, are the very features that are causing them problems. See, Twitter doesn't want them tracking and logging deactivated and suspended accounts. They comment on this too. Quote, "The suspended and deactivated account feature is a core part of what we do." Again, this is a core component of what we have here. It's also one of the main features in demand. It brings in people like AH, and it has been from day one for us to deactivate or to rip that out like they're saying we have to. So again, they're telling them, you're going to have to take it out. You have to do this. It is not a simple thing, and they know that. They're telling you we may not be able to comply at all. What's fascinating here, too, is that despite being an AH shill, which means that the mainstream media, they're going to try to ride to the rescue, get this stuff stopped. Twitter, they don't seem to care at all. They won't even give them comments. They won't give them the time of day, saying, quote, "A company representative could not be immediately reached for comment." Like I was saying, too, this isn't the only thing that hasn't gone AH's way lately. I mean, we are talking about posts by her getting labels for essentially misinformation. Readers, they think there should be more context. They think people might want to know. And I mean, really, you have to wonder something. You have to wonder if all of this stuff, it ties together. Because think about this. The company that's looking at banning there and the person that now finds themselves labeled, they decided in 2020 they were going to go hard at Twitter, and they tried to cause them problems. See, AH wanted to dox over 200 individuals. They wanted to use the information gleaned from this company to do so. They dragged Twitter into the courtroom. They made demands of them. They told them, you're going to do this or else. And Twitter said, yeah, we're not going to do that at all. Because of that, they were attacked. They were attacked in the media. They were attacked by AH, by her lawyers, by everyone surrounding her and on. And now that she's lost, you have to wonder if this is a byproduct of somebody that has a really, really long memory. I mean, again, bannings, labelings, man, I mean, this stuff, it's something to see. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. And as always, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help out the channel, by the way, there are links in the description. We could always use your help, but you being here, that is the biggest help of all. So thank you. Going to end here, too. Thanking you again. I really do appreciate you. And until next time, we will see you soon.